Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Pig City Podcast. This is your baseball division. I'm one of your hosts today, Zachary Ivy.
And I'm Teddy Yeller.
And today, we are continuing our series in the division drafts. Hopefully, you have found this video by watching the others. If not, go back and watch them. Today, we are drafting the American League Central Division. And I'd be lying if I told you I was excited about it.
These teams suck, bro.
All right,
I'll be honest.
Teddy, give them the breakdown of how this kind of works if they are new to this, if somehow it's the first one, or just as a reminder if you haven't watched in a week or so, as we are getting into another American League division.
So we're going to be picking one player that fits each of the positions, all 8 of the fielding positions, DH, and one starting pitcher. And the twist is we can only pick 2 from each team. So every team in that division will have 2 players on our teams that we draft.
Which this division is, just in case you're not familiar with the Central. If you are not a fan of a team in the Central, you're probably not. That is the Minnesota Twins, the Chicago White Sox, the Detroit Tigers, the Kansas City Royals, and the Cleveland Guardians. Not really a lot of high-profile teams. A lot of these teams are projected to be mid. I was looking on Fangraphs earlier, and I think the division winner is projected for 85 wins, I believe. Maybe 89. But
Jeez.
that is what this division is dealing with. That doesn't mean there's not talent, and that's where we have to use our brains, our IQ, to have a good draft. Now, I'm just willing to say beforehand, there's a good chance I look really not smart on this pod because my ranking for this is weird, and I have a lot of players that I'm just maybe. And I'm probably going to end up with several of them. So I'm very curious who you take as you are on the clock with the first pick.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bad division. It's a very bad division. Looking through this, there's one thing that was glaringly obvious is there's one position that's just way worse than the others. Way worse. So I am going to take Andres Jimenez with my first pick. Second baseman.
Wow. Did not have that in my cards for you.
Second base is just awful. He's like an actual good player. So if I didn't want to be stuck with one of the others. Let's just say that.
There's actually a couple other players I like there.
All right, interesting.
Really one, but I guess I'll have to take them now. Okay, and also, again, forgive me if I ask about a player I want to check beforehand, but I'm going to take, honestly, I'm not going to overthink this. I'm going to take who I think are maybe not the best 2 next players in the division, but I'm just going to take the best 2 available players to me, and that is the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr., just, signing that huge contract, got some playing time with Team USA, or got to be on the team at least. I think he is a star in this league. We'll see how great he does this year, but I like that the Royals committed to around him, and he's got to perform. All the pressure's on him, and we look forward to him coming through. My next pick is going to be, I'm just going to take the next best player. I'm not going to overlook it. I'm going to go with my boy. Now, there's some controversy with this pick.
Okay.
I don't know if he's available anywhere else. Let me check. But the controversy is not me taking him. The controversy is, and he is not. So he is my center fielder. And the controversy is not who it is. The controversy is how the heck do you say his name? If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can look it up. But Teddy, I'll let you announce this pick for me.
All right. So this pick, and I'm going to get the correct pronunciation off Baseball Reference, is Luis Robert Jr.
All right. Thank you,
La
Luis.
Pantera. La Pantera.
Yes, Lou Bob. Sorry. But yeah, I think he is just he is the bright part of this White Sox team. He is, I think, still honestly kind of underrated by the total MLB. He's a beast.
Yeah.
And I fully believe in him. There's some metrics that show that he isn't in that upper tier, but I still just believe in him. And honestly, the only negative for him is he's on a team where they don't have to really pitch to him very much. I am in dangerous territory though, Teddy, and you know the past of us. The first 2 people I've taken are both juniors. So if all of my, I'm really trying to fight against people being juniors or either somehow being related with the rest of the picks.
All right.
God, that's a good 2 picks right there.
Those are good 2 picks. I'm trying to think what the hell I want to do.
Good luck. Good luck.
I mean, good Lord. It's just bad, man. It's just
Yeah,
bad.
I told you that's why I didn't need much time for this.
All right, I'm going to take catcher and DH, Salvi Perez.
Really?
So, yes, do not lock him in anywhere.
Wow. Okay.
But that
Was
is going
not.
to be a royal off the board for
I
me.
was not ready for that.
I don't like the catchers in the division. That's why.
I I think there's not one other catcher I like, and if so, that basically locks me into him.
Unless I take him. Because
You
Salvi could
can't.
be DH.
That's actually a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you decide to take 2 catchers in the division, okay.
Just to screw you over.
I mean, that's fine. It'll help me more than it'll hurt me. But yeah, I mean,
All
that
right, you
makes
know what? You had a good point with just taking best player. And this kind of hamstrings me because now I'm already finished with the team, but I'm going to take Jose Ramirez.
wow. It's kind
Yep.
of crazy I didn't take him looking back.
So that is going to be my third baseman.
All right. I mean, I wanted Bobby, but I could have taken Jose instead of.
La Pantera.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was a good pick, but God, I cannot believe I didn't take Jose Ramirez.
Yeah.
He had a little fall off last year, to be fair.
I mean, I like third base in the division, if that matters any.
It does, because I mean, there's another player that I think he's only
So
available there that I'm good with.
he's just way better than them because I do really believe in him. And I didn't want to hamstring myself and get the Guardians
I thought you
completed
were
for me,
gonna.
but
I thought you were making a joke about hamstring, and I was waiting on you to take a certain person. And I was like, wow, this is a weird way to draft somebody. But
all right, your next 2 picks.
so there's a lot of people I actually like, but I'm trying to actually play a little strategy now. I'm just gonna do it. Should I?
Do it.
So I don't need a shortstop. So shortstop is dead. I don't need a center fielder. So all those guys are dead. Also, surprising thing in the MLB that I guess we're just used to on the show. There's a lot of center fielders that don't play a whole lot in other positions. Just if they don't play there, they don't play at all, or they DH.
Hmm.
Which I guess makes sense. Anyways, I think I have one of my picks, but I figured I might as well go ahead and get both of them. You know what? You did kind of force my hand without realizing it, but I'm gonna take catcher Bo Naylor because that's the only other person I would want. And I
Good
probably
pick.
could have waited to get him, but I do think he is good. So,
Yeah. Yep.
and he is only a catcher, correct?
Yep. I do think he is good.
Yeah. Now this next pick gets real tricky for me. So all the catchers are dead. Also, want to clarify when I say they're dead, that means I can't draft them. I'm not wishing. I know you're gonna end up with this guy. Oh, I already have him. He's not available anywhere else. Let me make sure he's not available with DH. As long as he's not available with DH. All right, he's locked in for me, so I don't have to draft him. So I can kill these guys. And what team is that? Just to make sure. All right, so that's fine. Okay. I'm in between 2 people, Teddy.
Well, don't take the one that I want.
I think the one you want, I'm not gonna take. This is tough. This is tough. This is tough. All right. I'm in between the 2. I'll tell you why it's deep later on, because this is actually more complicated than maybe you would think. But I just don't want to put myself in a bad situation, but I do feel good about this. I'm going to take him.
I'm getting nervous.
Yeah, I'm going to take him. I'm going to take him. I was debating not taking him. He is not locked into a position, but I'm going to go with someone who's just absolutely electric. A little worried about his health because he likes to get hurt. He says he's fine being an everyday center fielder. I don't know if he's going to be my center fielder or not, but I hope it doesn't hamstring me. Byron Buxton.
So he is your locked-in DH?
He has to be, right?
Has to be, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and, on my screen, lock in Perez at catcher because you took the only other catcher that's good.
Well, that's debatable.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and draft the person that I really wanted this entire time.
Oh, no, don't do it. I don't do it.
You might not know who it is, honestly.
Okay.
I'll
be honest. Yes.
You see that? That's my heritage.
Okay.
I'm German. Up the Deutschland. I am going to take Max Kepler, right field, greatest ever German Major League ball player.
I mean, that's who I was between.
Kind of sad, but I really wanted him. Yeah, I would have been heartbroken if I didn't get him.
Yeah, especially for the position. That's fair.
Yep.
I'll look back on this and think, would I rather have Buxton or Kepler? Because I could have picked a different DH and had Kepler. So.
Yep. Oof.
That's a really good pick.
Thank you. Oh man. Now this is tough.
So I need to decide this. You actually kind of helped me there, though.
Oh, what do I do here? You know what? I think I'm just gonna pull. Should I pull?
No.
I think I'm just gonna pull.
Okay.
So I definitely want. Man, this is tough with this division.
I'm actually kind of liking what I got going on here.
So that's gonna happen, which means I can't do that. None of that. All right. What I'm going to pull on. Do I? Yeah, I do it. All right. Left fielder. Andrew Benintendi.
Oh.
Yeah, didn't see that, did you?
No, I did not. I mean, if it's because of his team, I understand, but I had him ranked as my fourth left fielder.
Yeah, see, I had him ranked at number 3, but I couldn't take any more Cleveland, and I mind somebody else instead of number 2. Let's just say that.
That was 2 picks, right?
Yep. Took Max and Benin.
All right. I'm going to take someone who I believe in. Young star, if I'm not mistaken, had a really good second half last year, and that is Spencer Torkelson.
Oh, nice. Torque. All right. Detroit.
Gets me a Tiger on the board.
Detroit Torque. Yep, your first Tiger. Either of ours first Tiger.
Yeah. Well, I did draft Tony in the serial draft. I don't know if you've watched that one yet. It was worth it, though.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I have him. Half of these pods are just us saying, I have him, I don't have him, I have him.
I know.
Okay, so second base you already have. So unless it's a DH, I'm good there. I already know who I'm getting. So third base you've already taken somebody, so I know who I'm getting there also. Left field you've already taken somebody, so I could look at left field. Well, I need to look at this position. Okay. Center field is dead. I think there's only one pick for me here. And I don't think it's frosting me over. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. No, it's not.
All right, let's hear it.
I don't want to do it.
Just do it, bro. Get it over with. Rip the Band-Aid off.
It's the good pick. And it's just destiny that he ends up on my team.
Dude, that was a good pick. You can hate all you want to, but that's a good pick, Zachary.
I mean, I don't know why I would hate. Do you not think it's a good pick?
No, it is a good pick. You do not like Stephen Kwan, and I do not know why. I think it's just because I love him. I think that's the only reason. That's a good pick.
Show me proof of me ever saying something bad about Stephen Kwan.
Oh my gosh. Maybe there is in text. You never know.
Don't check, please.
All right, so I got two now. Kwan's a good pick. I
Great
hated I
pick.
wasn't going to be able to get him because I knew I was locked in on Jimenez first, and then J Ram. Like I needed to. He's just too good in that position. So for me next, I am going to let's go ahead and get this off the board. Oh wait. Oh, that's so deep. That's so deep. Oh yeah. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
See, it gets in your head, don't it?
It does. I just had something messed up on my sheet. I don't know why. I didn't take Buxton off of my sheet, and I was like, wait, I can't take Buxton.
Oh, that's fair.
But that's fine because what I meant to check was someone else that I wanted, and that is shortstop Carlos Correa.
That's a good pick.
Yep.
Solid. Maybe not his prime self anymore, but still solid. Honestly, when he went to the Twins, like it was just a 1-year deal. I just assumed he was going to leave, but
Yep. And then my next pick, let's see. I need to fill that, and that. So
I think this is going to work out perfect for me, bro, to be honest with you.
not that, not that, not that. So I got to do some critical thinking, which has never been my strong suit.
That's okay. It'll cut the silence out, or we can talk throughout it.
All right, so I'm missing something. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 picks. No, I have 6 people written down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Why do I only have 3 positions? Oh, because I deleted everything here. Why did I do that? Uh-oh.
Oh, I
Oh, uh-oh.
might have messed up.
Chicago, Kansas City, Detroit.
I got to see which way I would want to do this.
All right. So my next pick, I am, you know what, actually?
Dude, I don't know what. I wish you'd tell me, though.
Man. Dude, this is tough. This is such bad podcasting. I am
Oh, wait, I'm dead on.
so
Dude,
lost
there's a
in the
lot of players I
sauce.
like, but it's really hard with the format we're doing. This would
All
have
right, I'm
been a good
pulling.
division to do with no restrictions.
I'm pulling.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm going to take starting pitcher Tarek Skubal. Let me make sure that's how you say his name.
I think it's Tariq.
No, it's Tarek.
I thought it was Tarek.
Tarek Skubal. It's
yeah.
Skubal, not Skubal. Tarek Skubal.
No, you're the one that said Scooball, not me.
I know. I was correcting myself. I was correcting myself.
I said Tariq Squaball.
All right, so that handles that and takes care of that. All right, it's over to you, my man. I am. Ugh.
So there's 2 players I really like that I'm deciding between. I have one lock that you can't take. Oh, I can't take him either. Dude, I'm telling you, so many of these guys seem like they're on the same team, but they're not.
It's tough, bro. It's tough. I just don't want you to take my final 2. I have 3 left. Son of a...
Okay, I think I want to go ahead and do this just so I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Just get it over with.
I'm going to take... Well, like, I know you can't take him, and I have to take him. So there's really no point in me taking him right now. Other than just visually, it makes me seem a lot.
I mean, there's nothing that you can block me out of right now in terms of positional. Like,
I know, that's what I'm saying. So I'm trying to look at my teams. So that gives me one there.
Yeah, we got full overlap right now.
Okay. I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do, Teddy. I know exactly what I want to do.
All right, let's hear it.
I'm going to take Dylan Cease.
All right. It's a good pick. He's a good player. Think he's going to stay on the team?
Hopefully. Actually, I don't really care because he'll do good for the first half of the year. And, I mean, hopefully he gets traded to a contender for his sake. Okay, so my White Sox are done. I think I have their two best players. Their starting pitcher and center fielder. So I have the best White
Right.
Sox. I have my Cleveland boys gone. May I have a question for you, sir?
Let me hear it.
Who have you drafted from Cleveland? You have Cleveland already gone, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Jimenez and J Ram.
Okay. I kind of want to ask you what I should do, but
I can I just tell you right now, I do not intend on helping you. We will
all
be
right,
competing, and I do not want to be the cause of
that's fair. Look, that's
you
fair,
beating me.
but it's in between two people, really. Let me just look on Fangraphs real quick. Look at a couple things. As I'm looking at this, why don't you talk to the people? Tell them how you're feeling.
Tell them how I'm feeling. All right. Well, I'll tell the people. They will be listening to this. I forgot how you have this scheduled. Is this going to be the third one?
Yep.
All right. So talking to the people, Zachary and I kind of, after recording, we will talk about like our teams and stuff. And yeah, we think that so far, looks like my teams have been a little bit better, just in terms of head-to-head matchups. Um, I don't think that's going to be the case with this draft. I don't feel confident in this draft. And then we go to the NL Central next. And even though we have not recorded that, we haven't even prepped for it. I'm not feeling confident there because that's Zachary's domain as a Reds fan. Um, but yeah, I'm very excited about how this is going to go. We're going to have a whole separate recording just to go over the rules of how we are going to go, like make this a competition with these 12 teams, the scoring, just everything, really. We even have a fun idea to kick off the season with these teams that will involve MLB The Show. Spoiler alert. Um, and yeah, this is just a little brainchild of ours that we're both very proud of and excited to do. And yeah, I don't know how much more Zachary needs me to stall
No, I'm good. I was
because,
just I was letting you finish, buddy.
oh, well, yeah, just excited. And I hope that y'all are enjoying this. I know that there's a lot of dead time for us thinking and stuff, but you know,
Yeah, some of that sounds will be cut out. All right, I have my choice. It's the guy
let's
I
hear it.
wanted all along, but I also have everything mapped out now, so appreciate it. And again, don't forget, guys, girls, um, we want your feedback. There's going to be people we missed. We'll talk about at the end our biggest omissions. Who do you think has the best team? Which teams overall? Go back, listen to all the divisions. If you listen to this when it comes out, every Monday and Thursday is when we release. So tell us which team you think is going to win, and we'll keep track of that. All right, I'm going to take third baseman Royce Lewis.
All right, good pick. I like
Okay,
him.
I do too. The
Uh,
only concern I had with that was it blocked me from somebody else on second base. So I can't take him now.
well, I did good in my preparation, so I feel uh
I still have a pick, correct?
yeah. My bad.
No, you're
I was
good.
jumping the gun.
No, I was just deciding between two people that have not been taken yet. I'm gonna
One.
save that one though. All right, I'm going to go with.
Wait, do you have a pick? Or is it on to me?
I'll
I think
leave
it's on
that
to
up.
me.
I'll leave that up to you, buddy. I still have two missing.
Wait, alright, so and I'm missing three right now. Well, you have two open. And I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
yeah, it's pretty sure it's
yeah,
me because I went first, so I'll
yeah. It
have
would
the
have to
last
be.
pick.
Yeah, I'm just saying
Yep.
I have two more people. It's your turn to pick, but I have two more picks.
Right. Alright, so yeah, I did well with go ahead and mapping all of this out. Center fielder, I'm actually going to take a chance on somebody. Um, I'm going to take Parker Meadows, Detroit. Yeah, young guy, showed some flash last year in his rookie season. He had an OPS plus of 92, which is pretty respectable, especially when he only had 145 plate appearances. But I think that, you know, now he's going to have a full season. That center field position is his in Detroit. And I think they're a promising young team just in general. So very happy with that pick. And then we are going to go with first baseman. Oh, God, let me get this
No, don't do
pronunciation
it,
right.
dude. No, you're gonna screw me, aren't you?
I don't know how I would. You can't take a first baseman or a DH.
Oh yeah. First base. Sorry, I apologize.
Yeah. Jeez, we don't have any overlap anymore. I'm going
This
to take
game,
Vinny Pasquantino.
yeah, that was a great pick. That's what I couldn't decide earlier.
Yeah, very excited about that pick. I really wanted him. I'm glad that he fell to me, and just the way things worked out. As soon as you took Spencer Torkelson, I felt all giddy inside because I was like, oh, Vinny's mine. So very happy with that. And yeah, you got these next two, and then I will be finishing it up, and I already know who I'm taking. So
I mean, honestly, I'm still at the same spot. Just I don't know how to decide between these. It's basically just like a duo. Do I want this person, that person, or that person, that person? So I'm just gonna go for it. Let me look at my DH real quick. Cause all right, so here's the thing. There's a guy I want to take a chance on. But if I do that, I have no idea who my right fielder will be. Okay. Actually, I don't hate that.
looks like you have one Royal to go and one Tiger to go.
Correct. I would rather have both Tigers remaining. I'll put it that way. I'm gonna go with right fielder Riley Green. Just kidding. That is not who I want. That is not who I want. I'm marking him out. That is not my pick. Vetoed. It has not been locked in. I do not want him. That is
Okay.
that did not count.
Okay.
Anybody wants to argue about it, they can. Sorry, that's who I was deciding between. I was deciding between Riley Green and this Tiger, who is a complete risk. But I'm excited to watch him. Colt Keith just got the money, got paid. Yeah. Such a weird name, Colt Keith, but yeah. That gives me my last Tiger.
Second baseman, O'Keefe, for those who
Correct.
don't know.
And then he is going to play
Rookie
second
this
base.
year is a big chance. And then I know who you're going to take in right.
I mean, I have to take Hunter Renfroe, which is a bad part of my team. He used to be decent, but who knows? Maybe he'll do something. It was either Keith and Renfroe or Massey and Riley Green.
I honestly would have taken Massey and Riley Green, but
I really like Riley Green. He's the best of those four
yeah,
players, so I
I
should have went
really
that way.
like Riley Green.
Yeah.
If Max Kepler didn't exist, I would have loved to have Riley Green.
Yeah, I mean, he's my third-ranked right fielder.
So very surprised you didn't take him. You're not going to hear any arguments from me. I'd rather you have Renfroe.
Here's my rationale, okay? This team stinks, so might as well pick a guy that's fun that could be great.
That's Riley Green.
It's also Colt Keith. That's why I said I'd rather have both the Tigers.
Yeah, true. All right, well.
I believe in Renfroe more than Massey. Honestly, that's what it came down to.
Well, we're already at 31 minutes, so I'm just going to quickly run through my team. Yeah. I'm going to quickly run through my team. Catcher, Salvador Perez. First baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Third baseman, J-Ram, Jose Ramirez. Shortstop, Carlos Correa. Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Center fielder, Parker Meadows. Right fielder, Max Kepler. Shouts out Deutschland. DH. Oh, I didn't even pick my DH.
I thought you were just going to do it. I thought you were going to do it when you got to it.
That's so deep. I need a White Sox. Eloy Jimenez.
I mean, it just fell in your lap.
Yeah, dude. He still posted over 100 OPS plus last year, which is nothing to sniff at. Just an everyday DH. Oh, I'm so excited that he fell. I mean, it was great. And starting pitcher, Tarek Skubal. Surprisingly happy with this team. Yeah, they're still third best out of my three we've drafted so far, but like a lot better than I thought that they were going to end up. But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I like my team too. I have some really top of the line guys. Then I have some risk, but I kind of believe in them. Catcher, Bo Naylor. First base, Spencer Torkelson. Second base, Colt Keith. Third base, Royce Lewis. Shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Left field, Stephen Kwan. Center field,
La Pantera.
Right field, Hunter Renfroe. DH Byron Buxton, and starting pitcher Dylan Cease. All right, biggest whiffs. I'm glad you took Pascantino because that would have been a big miss. Riley
I
Green, I
mean,
think, is just fun.
yeah, I mean, Riley Green's like the only one I can really think of
Well, no, left
that.
field, Warner. He should have been picked.
Yeah,
His,
see, I disagree. I didn't even have Wallner on my short list.
oh, I had him as my second left fielder.
Yeah, I think MJ Melendez for Kansas City is exciting.
Same.
So, kind of surprised that he
Mark Kenneth,
didn't.
pretty solid, but not really going to be
Oh,
fun. Helping his team.
huge miss. Someone that I really wanted on my team, but of course I started the draft off with taking two Guardians. Josh Naylor, really good player.
Yeah,
Really good player.
I got Bo.
Yeah, I know you got Bo, but his brother's better. Josh Naylor is very, very good. Yeah, just when you're in this bad of a division and you're clearly the best team, well, in my opinion, the Guardians are the best team. I think that yeah, it doesn't surprise me that he slipped through the cracks.
Yeah, I mean, I took Torkelson at first, and then DH. I doubled up with Buxton and Luis. But yeah, I mean, I like my team more than I thought I would. Um, I think this team's better than I think, and honestly, I'm excited to see how this team performs because I mean, Hunter Renfroe is what he is, but the rest of my team is basically just a lot of like, we'll see.
Yeah, I will say there is one starting pitcher that I think is in a tier of their own that neither of us picked.
I think there's a few in this, or I think there's two in this.
Really? So my top tier for this division, mind you, not the MLB, was Pablo Lopez.
I agree, but I think Bieber's always capable of jumping up to that tier. Maybe he's tier two.
Bieber just last year was very I mean, it was not a good year from Biebs. But
What about
you know,
BB? He's pretty good too.
Tanner BB. I actually had Tanner BB at a higher tier than Shane Bieber.
Yeah, I had them the same. I get what you're saying now. Lopez above both. Honestly, Joe Ryan's probably with both of them also. But yeah, I like
Yeah,
Brady Singer,
Joe
young
Ryan's good.
pitcher in the division. We'll get into more of the division stuff later. We appreciate it, guys. This was the AL Central. If you made it through this one, you're a true fan. Let us know who we're going to pick, and also, no spoilers, but tell us who you think is going to win this division. It's not going to influence us. Yeah, tell us what you think about this division because I think there's two or three just teams that could be picked equally. All right. Appreciate it. Teddy, take us out of here. Dear Lord, in
All
this.
right. Love y'all.